Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for March 3rd. I hope everyone had a terrific weekend. We squeezed out a little bit of a profit on Sunday, and better than the alternative, I guess, but not exactly what we're looking for. But we're looking for that bigger score on Monday. But we'll take it. I'm not trying to be not trying to be a pretentious handicapper, but we are looking for a little bit bigger of a score. But again, any day you finish in the black, I guess it's good. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for joining me. Let's get into it by checking in on our all-access numbers as we start off a brand new week. This is being recorded on Sunday, so not every play is reflective of the numbers that we'll talk about, but you can easily just hit that link below and it will take you right through to my page, and you can see how we finished on Sunday. All access customers, they continue to add to our run on totals with 60% winners over my last 179 plays, producing 3,114 units of profit. Now, if you've been with me long term, you guys know we continue, and we have dominated the books over the last 4 or 5 months, closer to 5. So if you're not an all-access customer right now, please consider doing so. We're at a brand new week, the start of a brand new month. I don't know. We could start spring off, whatever motivates you. Get on board with an all-access pass right now. Before we get to your free selection, let's take a look at how Monday's card is shaping up. And, of course, we'll start things off in Major League Baseball, as we usually do this time of year. The exhibition schedule, which, gives us something to do during the day. It offers up a 10-game schedule. That will start off with the Braves and the Rays at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Pacific. We'll likely start with that game, but I'd be kind of going to the Cactus League a little bit more. The information coming out of the Grapefruit League is just not as strong as it has been in the past. So be gravitating towards the Cactus League, which is a little bit closer to home, and I get a little bit better feel for the games, I guess we'll say. But we'll see how it goes. The idea is to get to that Braves-Rays game a little bit early. The NHL gives us a rare 6:30 start with the Ottawa Senators taking on the Washington Capitals. We smashed the ice on Sunday with a 3-1 mark, including that sweet plus 148 winner with the New York Rangers on the puck line. Our NHL side run is now just 12-5, 71% winners, 718 units of profit. But you know how these long streaks are, and we certainly have had a ton of them of late. They got to start somewhere, so you want to make sure that you get on board very early in some of these streaks. So we're just 17 games into our NHL side run right now, but 12-5 is a good start. So please make sure you get involved with our NHL tomorrow. I know a lot of guys sometimes they're like, I don't want to do hockey or whatever, but God, man, I tell you this all the time. It doesn't matter where the money comes from as long as it does. Doesn't matter if it comes from a field or on the ice. And we certainly produced again on Sunday. The NBA offers up their 7-game card, starting with Portland and Philadelphia, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific. My NBA customers have now enjoyed a 59-35 run, good for 63% winners, 2,027 units of profit. NBA sides are on a modest 10-5 run, but NBA totals are just killing it. 45-19, 70% winners, 2,387 units of profit. We'll have an NBA 3-pack locked and loaded on the site for Monday. And finally, college basketball offers up a 9-game card starting with Wake Forest and Duke at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific. We smashed another college basketball card on Sunday. A perfect 2-0 run on our totals, running our college basketball total streak to 68-44, 61% winners, 1,965 units of profit. If you're seeing the trend here, we are smashing totals on the hardwood, whether it's college or pro, and even in the NHL. So totals really were zeroing in to totals. And absolutely smashing them. And again, I'll put side and total on these plays so you know exactly what you're getting when you purchase the play. College basketball customers, overall, over the last 90 days, 56% winners, 2,620 units of profit, 55% overall this season, 2,526 units of profit. So don't miss out on college hoops on Monday. And of course, we'll have another 3-pack. All plays, all records recorded at pickdawgz.com for better or for worse. So that adds up to a 12-game schedule for Monday. You have plenty of reasons to join me. Do not miss out. Of course, we have something for everyone, but I always like to push the annual All Access Pass that gives you every play that I release from now to this time next year for one low price. Comes out to be $4, about $4.11 a day. And I will take you all the way through the Major League Baseball season, all the way through the NFL season, college football. We'll pick you up from this point right now, set you down at this point next year, and you get every play that I release for just $4.11 a day. And of course, the Major League Baseball season is right around the corner. For just less than $100 a month, you can get every play in Major League Baseball that I send out from now to the last pitch of the World Series for under $100. For under $100 a month. So get on pickdawgz.com, check that out. Okay, let's get to your free play, and we'll stick in college basketball. I really wanted to go to the NHL tonight, but I thought, I don't know. You guys are going to react to that. So we'll stick in college basketball, which is fine. Just go to rotation number 857, 858, where the Shockers of Wichita State take on the North Texas Mean Green. North Texas is 7.5-point favorite. Isn't that where Stone Cold Steve Austin went to school or something like that? I think he played football for North Texas. My all-time favorite. So North Texas 7.5-point favorite, total 127.5. Looking at early betting patterns, we can see that over 60% of the early action is on the over. So anticipate that number rising if you're interested in the total. Wichita State 17-11 straight up, 11-14-2 ATS, 16-10-1 to the under. Shockers look to bounce back after that home loss to UAB as a 1-point favorite. That did break the Shockers' 6-game win streak, and they had some impressive wins, including wins against Florida Atlantic and Memphis during that streak. I really got the rest of the nation looking at the Shockers and saying, wow, pretty shocking what they're doing. The under has cashed 6 of their last 8 games. See what I did there. North Texas, 21-6 this year straight up. 14-9-2 ATS, 13-11-1 to the under. Mean Green have won 5 straight games after a brief 2-game losing streak. They're 4-0-1 in their last 5 games against a number, and they have cashed 3 straight unders. And we already know that the Shockers can stay close with North Texas. We saw that in their first meeting, a 58-54 win by North Texas at the end of January. And this was a game where I thought the Shockers were a little bit better in the second half. I thought maybe you could make an argument for the first half as well, but definitely in that second half, and probably would have won that game going away had they not shot 36% from the floor and 3 of 15 for 3. Not great for a team that shoots in the mid-40s. So if they even got close to what their season average is, they would have won this game going away. This was also a game where we saw Xavier Bell just not have it. 4 of 17, did end up with 19 points in that game, but that was mostly because of his 9 for 9 free throw or 9 for 9 performance at the free throw line. So a lot of things can go a lot better for Wichita State. By the way, North Texas in that game hit all 11 of their free throws. That was just to get them to the 58-point mark. So it wasn't like they were overly impressive either. Over the last 7 games, the Shockers have out-rebounded their opponents by an average of 12 a game. I have North Texas winning this game by 5, which is good enough to cover for the Shockers, and that's going to be your free play for Monday. We're going to take Wichita State plus 7.5. Now, go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with my individual games or my long-term all-access passes. And, of course, don't forget that annual all-access pass. You can get that for just $4.11 a day. I cannot thank you enough for joining me for Against the Public. And by the way, I've added one more little side trip, so this month is nuts. And the only reason I tell you these is to let you know yeah, we probably won't have videos on those days, but believe me, I'm trying to get close up and get a little bit better of a feel for certain teams. So off to Los Angeles in a couple weeks, and then of course going to New York City, and then going to Miami at the end of the month for the Pirates Marlins game. So that's the schedule. It might be a little bit choppy on the videos. I will do my best. Of course, you'll still have plays up on the website, but just want to let you know. And believe me, it's to make myself better. So these trips are very important to me. Thank you so much for joining me for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.